Hello viewers. The ongoing protests, Army demands exemption for Jungkook from mandatory military service. Please don't forget to click on the subscribe button and share for more exclusive content. Thank you. In recent weeks, the world has witnessed an unprecedented wave of protests led by dedicated fans of the globally renowned K-pop group BTS. Thousands of Army members have gathered outside military headquarters, passionately advocating for the exemption of Jungkook, the group's youngest member, from mandatory military service. This movement has been fueled by recent events, particularly a concerning poisoning incident that has raised questions about Jungkook's health and the implications of his service. This article delves into the motivations behind the protests, the context of mandatory military service in South Korea, and the broader implications for the K-pop industry and its dedicated fan base. In South Korea, all able-bodied males are required to serve in the military for approximately 18 to 21 months, depending on the branch of service. This law has been in place for decades and is rooted in the country's historical context, particularly the ongoing tensions with North Korea. Military service is seen not only as a duty but also as a rite of passage for South Korean men. While there are exemptions available for certain individuals, such as athletes who achieve international acclaim, the criteria can be ambiguous and often lead to public debate. K-pop idols, who have become cultural ambassadors for South Korea, are often at the center of discussions regarding military service exemptions. The case of BTS is particularly poignant, as their global influence raises questions about the impact of their absence on both the entertainment industry and national pride. Recently, Jungkook was involved in a troubling incident where he was reportedly poisoned, leading to heightened concerns about his health. This event not only shocked fans but also reignited discussions about the pressures faced by K-pop idols. The incident has become a focal point for Army, who argue that Jungkook's health should take precedence over military obligations. As details emerged regarding Jungkook's condition, public sentiment shifted in favor of his exemption. Many fans expressed their fears about the potential ramifications of military service on his physical and mental well-being. The protests outside military headquarters have become a platform for expressing these concerns, with Army members emphasizing the importance of protecting their idol. The protests, which began shortly after the poisoning incident, have seen thousands of Army members gathering outside military headquarters in Seoul. Social media has played a crucial role in organizing these events, with fans using platforms like Twitter and Instagram to mobilize support. The protests are marked by passionate speeches, banners, and chants demanding Jungkook's exemption. The central message of the protests revolves around the call for Jungkook's exemption from mandatory military service. Supporters argue that his contributions to the country and the global music scene merit special consideration. Many fans have also highlighted the mental health struggles faced by K-pop idols, advocating for a more compassionate approach to military service policies. Social media has been instrumental in amplifying the voices of Army members. Hashtags related to the protests have trended globally, drawing attention not only in South Korea but also across the world. This digital activism has helped create a sense of community among fans, fostering solidarity and support for Jungkook. The protests surrounding Jungkook's potential military service have broader implications for the K-pop industry as a whole. The situation raises questions about the treatment of idols and the pressures they face. Many fans are calling for a re-evaluation of the expectations placed on K-pop stars, particularly regarding mental health and well-being. As the protests continue, there is a growing conversation about the need for reform in South Korea's military service policies. The K-pop industry, which has gained international recognition, faces unique challenges in balancing national duty with the well-being of its artists. This incident may catalyze discussions about how military service is perceived and implemented for those in the public eye. In response to the protests, government officials have acknowledged the concerns raised by Army members, though they have reiterated the importance of military service. The military has stated that exemptions are granted on a case-by-case basis, emphasizing that decisions will be made with careful consideration of national interests. As protests continue, there is speculation about possible outcomes for Jungkook. The government may face increasing pressure to reconsider its stance on military service exemptions, particularly in light of the public outcry. However, any decision will likely be met with scrutiny and debate. The ongoing protests by army members calling for Jungkook's exemption from mandatory military service represent a significant moment in both K-pop history and South Korean society. As fans unite in their demands, the situation highlights broader issues regarding the treatment of idols, mental health, and the expectations placed on K-pop stars. The outcome of these protests could have lasting implications for the industry and the cultural landscape in South Korea. Regardless of the outcome, the solidarity exhibited by ARMY serves as a powerful reminder of the influence and dedication of fans in the modern age. Jungkook, as the youngest and one of the most popular members of BTS, plays a crucial role in the group's dynamic and performance. If he were to take a leave of absence due to mandatory military service, it would significantly affect the overall concert experience for both the group and their fans. This analysis explores the various dimensions of how his absence could impact live performances. Jungkook is celebrated for his powerful and emotive vocals, which are integral to many BTS songs. His absence could lead to several changes. His unique vocal timbre and ability to hit high notes contribute to the emotional depth of BTS's music. Without him, certain songs may lack their full emotional resonance, leading to a less impactful experience for fans. Other members would need to take on Jungkook's vocal lines, which could alter the overall arrangement. This redistribution might not only change how songs are performed but also affect the harmonic balance that fans have come to love. Jungkook's exceptional dance skills and stage presence are key components of BTS's choreography. His absence could lead to many choreographies are designed with each member's strengths in mind. Jungkook's absence would require adjustments to the choreography, potentially impacting the fluidity and energy of the performance. His vibrant performance style often elevates the energy of the entire group. Without him, the overall stage presence might feel different, possibly leading to a less electrifying atmosphere. BTS concerts are known for their high level of fan interaction, and Jungkook is a significant contributor to this aspect. Jungkook often connects deeply with fans through eye contact, gestures, and playful interactions. His absence may create a sense of distance, affecting the emotional bond that fans feel during performances. Jungkook's playful nature and charisma help to engage the audience. Other members would need to enhance their interactions to maintain the same level of connection, which might require a shift in their individual performance styles. The setlist is a crucial element of any concert experience, and Jungkook's absence could necessitate changes. Certain songs that prominently feature Jungkook might be omitted or replaced. For instance, tracks like Euphoria or My Time are fan favorites largely due to his performances. The removal of these songs could lead to disappointment among fans who eagerly anticipate their live rendition.